Y'all, it is time for a new series.
Yes.
It's that time, and as voted by all y'all, we are doing the UK version, the original version of The Office. The one with Ricky Gervais, co-written by Stephen Merchant, too.
Hey, I can't wait. All right.
Me either. Now,
full transparency for me personally, I have not really seen the US Office. I haven't spent any time watching the US Office. I haven't been around people that, or maybe have watched US Office, but I haven't gotten into it. Not that I didn't like it, I just don't have the time to invest in watching that show.
Right, I'm the same way, actually. I don't think I've actually sat down and watched a full episode of the US Office.
So you guys are in for a treat, finding two Americans that have not seen the US Office.
And starting with the UK Office.
What? That's like a unicorn in and of itself, because everyone I know, aside from me and Spencer, has seen The Office.
That's we're unicorns here. Anyway, enough talk. Are you ready to go in?
Yeah, man, let's do it.
All right. What's that title of this? Downsize. That's the title of S1E1. Got to get that in before we get going.
All right. Downsize. Let's do it.
3, 2, 1. One of the few appearances we'll make. We know y'all love it when we do that. Compare all shows to our shows. It's kind of a same vibe of the US intro of The Office, except not showing all the characters up front, but
this is the pilot, remember, so they probably haven't developed the characters to make the role, to make that real yet. So
would make sense.
It's interesting, man. Oh god, it's just like we're kicking off something.
Early Ricky Gervais here. David Brent, is that his name? His character's name? I think we're about to find out.
Yep.
I don't give shitty jobs. If a good man comes to me and says, "Thank you, David, for the opportunity and continued support in the work-related arena, but I've done that, I want to better myself, I want to move on," then I can make that dream come true too, for you. The point is, you talk the talk, you do not walk the walk. Vis-a-vis, you have not yet passed your forklift driver's test. The man who gives the jobs in the warehouse is a personal friend of mine. Alright? I know the man for the job. Sammy, you old slag. Brentmeister General. Have you advertised the forklift driver's job? No, good. Don't bother. I've got the man here. He's perfect. Has he passed his forklift driver's tests? He gives the tests. He's first aid trained, yeah. We'll get a CV over to you this afternoon. I'm seeing her Sunday, aren't I? For my sins. Oh, here's Elaine. She left you yet? Alright, see you then.
Damn. He got that. What? Is he first aid trained? Of course he is.
Just making up lies, right?
Oh,
on
man.
The spot. And I am assuming here that this is sped up for copyright purposes. And when I go back to edit it, I'll try and slow it down to see if it makes a difference.
Let's see, because I was like, that's a high pitch for him.
That doesn't sound like Ricky Gervais at all.
At all. So
sounds like he's on helium.
100%. I was like, what the hell? Cool, man. Well, let's see if it works, but I can still get with this.
Yeah, and I can I can get with this character, like just the typical office boss douchebag.
Pretty much, man. Run of the mill. Everyone knows this guy.
Yeah, we've all worked for this guy, or at least went to school with this guy.
100%.
She has left him. I forgot about that.
Oh, shit.
David Brent. I've been in the business for 12 years. No worries. Been at Wernham Hogg as general manager for 8 of those. So putting together my team. Lovely Dawn Tinsley, receptionist. Do this for ages, haven't you?
Yeah.
I'd say one time or another, every bloke in the office is woken up at the crack of dawn.
What?
Can I have the mail, please?
Just a fact.
Dawn, this is from head office.
I know.
How many times have I told you there's a special filing cabinet for things from head office?
You haven't told me.
It's the waste paper basket. You're Don't get that right. People say I'm the best boss. They go, "Oh, we've never worked in a place like this before. You're such a laugh. You get the best out of us." And I go, "C'est la vie. If that's true, excellent."
Oh man! So I think I'm getting his character now and the comparisons. I'm gonna make comparisons. It's gonna happen.
But that's probably gonna be. That's not gonna last too long, guys, because we don't have a lot to compare to.
Right, right. Of the few things I've seen of the U.S. office of Michael Scott, I'm seeing it now. I can see it.
Oh yeah.
Of all the cringiness and all of the, trying to be everybody's friend yet being a douchebag at the same time.
I love how it's like every bloke here has woken up to the crack of dawn, and her name is Dawn. I was like, oh shit. I was like, damn. Oh god.
Oh man.
Be gentle with me today, Dawn.
Why is that?
Oh, God. I had a skinful last night. I was out with Finchy, Chris Finch. I had us enough pub crawl. El Vino did flow. Blot out. Oh, don't ever come out with me and Finchy.
No, I won't.
Oh, you gotta go for it. There's guys my age, and they look 50. How do you think I look? Yeah. But I will have to slow down. Drinking a bit too much. If every single night of the week's too much.
And every lunchtime.
How many have I had this week? How many pints have I drunk this week, if you count? Anya seem to know a lot about my drinking. Does it offend you? Getting a little bit personal. Imagine if I started doing that with you. I could look at you and come up with something really witty and biting. You're a bit... But I don't. Because I'm a professional. And professionalism is... And that is what I want. That's all. It's a shame.
Oh my god. Oh god. Oh, backtracking like a motherfucker.
And professionalism is this, and this is what I want.
God.
Oh man, I want to enjoy this.
This is gonna be.
I'm gonna enjoy this. Okay.
Don't do that! What? Was it turn of the month?
Just the 8 pints for me last night then, that's all. Oh no, oh god. Boss and team leader in drunken night out shock horror, says here. It's not like I'm out again tonight with Oggy. That'll be a quiet night in at the library, I don't think.
I'm a sales rep, which means that my job is to speak to clients on the phone about quantity and type of paper, whether we can supply it with them and whether they can pay for it. And I'm boring myself talking about it. It's just...
What? Oh god.
This was the 2000. It's like 2000, whatever it is, when "What's up?" was the
Everywhere.
yeah. It's weird coming out of the mouths of Brits. I'm sorry, man.
That belongs on a beer commercial. That's
Yeah.
Oh man.
Lizards.
What's absolutely nuts is that I recognize this guy. All the guys in this shot, right? Like, the other guy was the guy without the eye in Pirates of the Caribbean. Right? That was him. And then the other dude was freaking Bilbo Baggins. What?
I have no idea who that is.
It's all right. It's a Lord of the Rings reference. It's okay.
Oh man, that.
And he was he Watson in the Sherlock Holmes in the actual? I forgot. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah, I watched the Lord of the Rings, all of them, all through one time when I was very little. I didn't soak it in.
Sorry, The Hobbit, not Lord of the Rings. The Hobbit. Those movies.
I haven't
The
seen
ones
The Hobbit.
that after Lord of the Rings. So yeah, that's where I know him from. So cool.
Got it.
You're fired, Keenan. Drunkard. Hypocrite warning. Oh, God. What's he been saying? It's all true. Guilty as charged. Oh, went out with a few of his mates, didn't he? And he goes, well, tag along if you want, but I must warn you, David, they do get a bit rowdy after a few pints. I went, oh, I'll see if I can stand it. Right? I was worse than them by the end. They're going, who's that nutter? That's my boss. Well, we can't stand it anymore. We're going. They just left, didn't they? Oh, God. Absolutely mental. Oh. What?
Nothing. See you later. Take care.
This is why I can't work in an office. Just having to make niceties with everybody. I like that work from home is a thing.
Yep. Man, hopefully someday we'll be able to do that.
One day.
That was a joke. So someday we'll be able to work from home.
One of these days.
But no, the office, I get it. I get why it was so massive. It just spotlighted everyday life.
It was relatable as hell.
I've been in this environment so many times in my life.
And
I'm just like, oh my God. I think that's why I low-key avoided it, because it was just too fresh. I didn't want to watch something I lived every day.
You pretty much, this was your life. You didn't need to watch the show.
Yeah.
You lived it.
I lived it. It's different.
replace paper company with anything where you gotta wear a suit and tie.
Yeah.
And I hate suit and ties.
Suck.
So do you mind giving maintenance call? There's a nasty smell in the lift.
Head office don't really interfere with me at all. Jennifer might come down once a week. Jennifer Taylor Clark. Call her Camilla Parker Bowles. Locked to her face, but not because I'm scared of her. And I got them off, Nobby Burton, who comes round with a suitcase. 2 for a tenner. Yes, please. 4. So, meeting with Jennifer Taylor Clark, present.
Right.
Shoot.
Was there anything that you wanted to add to the agenda?
Did not get an agenda.
Sorry?
Did not get an agenda, no.
I did fax you one this morning.
Don't think we got a fax, did we, Dawn?
We may have.
Then why isn't it in my hand? Because a company runs on efficiency of communication.
You put it in the bin that was a special filing cabinet.
As a joke. It's not even my joke, it's my brother's joke, and it's meant to be with bills. Doesn't really work with faxes.
Do you want to have a look at mine?
She'd say she's the boss, but there should be no go when you're pulling together to do something good. It's like comic relief. I'm out here in Africa and I'm seeing the flies and the starvation. And she, if she is the boss, she's in the studio with Jonathan Ross and Lenny Henry, and they've got their suits on. They're doing their bit, they're counting the money. Good luck to them, but their hands are clean while I'm down here in the office with little starving kids.
Right.
That's how it is, man. That's how it is. I understood everything he just said. That's so true. Oh, taking shots at the upper management.
Again, another reason why I can't work office jobs. All the series that we checked out of UK comedy has had a bit of relatability to it. Like Betweeners with growing up, Faulty Towers with customer service. I'd say
IT Crowd with shitty jobs.
And this is another example of shitty jobs right here.
Since the last meeting, Alan and the board have decided that we can't justify a Swindon branch under Slough. Listen, David, don't panic.
Should be good. This is it. Go on.
No, listen, David, don't panic. We haven't made any decisions yet. Good. I've spoken to Neil in Swindon. I've told him the same as you. And it's up to either you or him to convince me that your branch could incorporate the other.
No problem.
This does, however, but there are going to be redundancies.
Oh, I see. Did I want to hear that, Jenny? Because redundancies are a tragedy, always. I wouldn't wish that on Neil's men. I certainly wish it on my men or women. Present company accepted. Is Neil concerned about redundancies?
Well, of course, yes.
Because I'm very concerned about redundancies. Although I understand if they're absolutely necessary as a businessman, then does he understand if they're absolutely... Go on.
Can we not talk about redundancies?
Well,
what we have to decide...
Sooner or later.
Yes, but at the moment what we have to decide is, do you take on Swindon's people at this branch or the other way round?
We take on theirs.
No. You and I don't decide. I decide.
You do decide, but...
Yeah, once you've made your case.
Based on factors. Is there a time limit on... Let it go into answer machine?
Mate, not around at the moment, so please leave a massage. I like David Finch.
Chris Finch, bloody good rep.
Yeah, you got to hang up with your big puff.
Ah, that's derogatory. That's a shame. Awful, man.
David.
I wasn't.
Can we keep a lid on this for the time being? I really don't want to worry people unduly.
There's some people you just can't put on speakerphone. That's one of them.
Oh my God, remember the old school answering machines? Do you remember those?
I do. I was right on the cusp of them.
Man, everyone heard the messages. Oh man, crazy. Of course it happens.
Don't be looking up her skirt. Ugh.
He's like, I wasn't. So redundancies are basically layoffs.
Layoff.
Right?
Downsizing of a company. I guess that's why this episode is titled Downsizing.
Got it.
Never fun at all.
No. Under this regime, Jenny, this will not leave the office.
So what does redundancy actually mean?
So you'd just go, would you?
She?
I want to know.
Keith and Jamie and I go to sort of like having these weird sort of clandestine little chats about the fact that, oh God, we're going to be out of work.
Do you?
I could give a shit.
This is Mr. Brent.
Guilty. Alright, hi. This is Ricky Howard from the temporary agency.
yeah.
Furnace sent me down to start today.
Temporary. Staff only. Ricky? Ricky, no, Ricky. What is his girlfriend's name in EastEnders?
Yeah, Bianca.
Ricky, leave it! She tell you I was mad.
She said you had a nervous breakdown.
I haven't had a nervous breakdown. So
No, because sorry, that was a joke.
Yeah.
She said you had a really good laugh. And, you know, just,
Well, we all are. Oh, part of my job description now, isn't it? Unofficially. Let's get you started. Into the fray! What upsets me about the job? Wasted talent. People could come to me and they'd go, excuse me, David, but you've been in the business 12 years. Can you just spare us a moment to tell us how to run a team, how to keep them task orientated as well as happy? They don't. That's the tragedy. This is the accounts department, right? The number bods. Do not be fooled by their job descriptions. They are absolutely mad, all of them. Especially that one. Mental. Not literally, obviously. That wouldn't work. Last place you'd want something like that is in accounts. This is the recycling bin. Obviously we get through a lot of paper. We make a lot.
So awkward.
So, doesn't grow on trees. It's pulp.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Davis, can I just call you back? Something just come up. 2 minutes. Thanks very much. Bye. What are you doing? Gareth, what are you doing?
I'm just pushing the stuff off my desk. I can't concentrate.
On your desk?
It's all overlapping. It's all coming over the edge here. All right? One word, 2 syllables. Demarcation. All right?
David Brent, I presume. Let's just do that to cheer these lot up. Alright. Send them out to get the plants, the girls, to make them a little bit happier. Because they can sometimes get a little bit... That's what our batteries. Do you want to get some batteries for Billy Big Mouth? So like, take out our petty cash. Can't put a price on comedy.
You're a twat, Gareth. You're
What the hell is going on here?
I love that. Here's because I've been in that situation where I'm the new person, and let's say they walk me around the office and it's just dismal, and they know it's dismal. I know it's dismal. No one looks happy. Why are you polishing up the turd? I'm just here for your money.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like, my wife won't have sex with me, but I could come here and get fucked 5 days a week.
100%, pretty much. That's what it looks like. Oh God. All right.
it's right on the knob end.
I'm still not listening, so it's not offending me.
Right, they won't hear this. You're a cock. You're a cock.
This is the sort of work we're doing. Cartoons. Does my bum look big in these? It's not sexist, that's the bloke saying it. At last. So, all for that. All for that in the workplace.
I was to scrape it first, didn't he?
You've met Tim. Oh, careful. Watch this one. Gareth Keenan in the area. You knew Tim. Introduce yourself.
Good to see you.
Gareth Keenan, Assistant Regional Manager.
Assistant to the regional manager. Gareth's my right-hand man. Immediately beneath me. Oh, as an actress said to a bishop. No, he's not. I'm not. So how about your car and your kung fu and everything?
I got a TR3, bought it for 1,200. Then it up, now it's worth 3 grand.
Profit on that.
New
Just started.
suspension, new engine.
Just a wreck.
Respray. I've got some.
Do it himself.
Oh, what is that? Right, that is it.
Slow down, you move too fast. Son, all part of the job. What's going on?
Put my stapler inside the jelly again. That's the 3rd time he's done it. It wasn't even funny the first time. I told him once that I don't like.
Oh, no. He put is that a shoe?
It's stapler inside
Stapler.
the jelly.
I'm sorry. I couldn't. That got me so messed up. I forgot what he put in the
What?
Jello.
What? Oh God.
Put your stapler in a Jello. What?
How personal that is. How long you have to wait for this joke to take. Boil the water, put the gelatin in, insert stapler, and then just wait. It's
Yeah.
so thought out.
Put it in the fridge, and then once it's set, put it in his desk, and
Yeah.
then wait for him to open it.
It's so freaking. I love that.
Bravo,
Well
bravo.
Jelly. And trust the way it moves.
You show him a weakness, he pounce. You should know about that. What is in it?
It's my stapler.
Well, don't do that. Well, eat it out. There's people starving in the world, which I hate, and it's a waste. So, how do you know it's yours?
Because it's got my name on it in Tipex.
Don't eat it now in chemicals.
Right, you can be my witness. Give him an official warning.
How do you know it was me?
It's always you. Can't you discipline him?
Oh, kinky! Think about practical jokes.
I thought for a second he was gonna go, oh, chimpanzee, monkey news.
That was the same pitch. That was the same everything. I was like, oh, cool.
Or he's going and written it down. Something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh God.
Love it.
She's got to know when to stop as we start, and now's the time to stop putting Gareth's personal possessions in jelly. Alright?
Gareth, it's only a trifling matter.
Here we go. We're always like this.
You should put him in custody.
He's going to fit in here. We're like Vic and Bob, aren't we? And one extra one. Oh, God.
I'm more worried, really, about damage to company property, that's all.
Trifling.
Trifling.
I'm just trying to think of other desserts to do.
Yeah, it's all right here, but people do sometimes take advantage because it's so relaxed. I like to have a laugh just as much as the next man, but this is a place of work. You know, I was in the Territorial Army for 3 years, and you can't muck about there. That's sort of one of the rules.
Hey, dude.
Give it back.
I'm just using it for a second.
It's got my name on it, Gareth.
It says Garrett, actually, but
Ask if you want to borrow it.
you always say no, mate.
Perhaps that's why you should ask.
Gareth, it was just there.
That's his home. Leave it there.
Okay.
Philip, get that off him.
Stay where you are, okay? I'm going to let this go, right, unless you stop acting like a fool.
Well, you won't, so...
Well, I have, so...
What if they kill someone?
Oh, kills. Well, they'll think you're the murderer. It's got your name on it.
Why would a murderer put his name on a murder weapon?
To stop people borrowing it.
David?
I hate the fact you bring me down to this. I really do.
The way you're laughing.
Leave her out of it. Well done. You carry on. Listen, you bring me down to this, mate.
Is that? Corn. Ben Alton. Funny?
It's alright.
A bit of a scare earlier.
Did you?
I thought I found a lump. I examine myself regularly, but it's fine. Fine. Testicular cancer. Cancer of them old testicles.
God.
What's that?
It's a bit of brie.
What from down there? See you later.
Oh.
I've just got a complaint from a very important client saying that the figures I gave him are wrong, and basically I've checked all other possibilities, and it's come down to the calculator. Well, I don't know, circuitry? Sorry, who is this I'm talking to?
I don't know where what source your little bird is from.
Alright, you give me a sum then. No, you give me a sum, I'll try it out. Alright, now, plus 52, 141. Alright, well that time it was correct.
There's nothing set in stone yet, and I'm being straight with you. I'm going to be straight with you now.
Because
But I can't tell you at the moment.
I don't like acting like a kid. Do you know what I mean? But it's sort of the effect it had.
What do you do?
I don't actually want to have to look at you, Gareth.
You can't do that.
Why not?
Health and safety.
Why, is it crushed by cardboard or what?
Number one, blocking out light. Number two,
This use of see, this is why the whole redundancy thing doesn't bother me, because if I have to work with him for another day, right, I will slit my throat.
you won't do it like that though. Get the knife in behind the windpipe, put it down like that.
But I could just apply for another job.
We've all had that coworker, right? That
Oh
just
my
is
God, yeah.
out for you.
I've had that once. I was just, but I don't know. I feel like I unfortunately get very childish when it comes to pettiness. I'll raise the petty until it goes full. I am the fire starter. I will totally match that energy.
Whatever you give is what you get back.
I
is
will
what you're
never
saying.
draw first blood. That is not the rules of combat. But if you draw first blood, get ready for the war, because I'm coming.
That's pretty much our whole attitude towards this, right? If you draw first blood, get ready to get it back.
Man.
Dadgummit.
Thanks for coming in. This will take a minute. Right, I am aware of the rumours that have been circulating, and I just want to take this opportunity to put the record straight.
I'm team leader, I should know first.
I'm telling everyone now, so...
Just tell me very quickly, just whisper it to me.
Can you just tell it?
Yeah, alright, shall I tell him?
You don't know what it is.
Alright, you tell him then with my permission.
Take your permission.
Permission granted. Use as you wish.
Head office have deemed it appropriate to enforce an ultimatum upon me, and Jennifer is talking of either downsizing Swindon branch or this branch. And are you going to let her? No, Malcolm, because you didn't see me in there with her.
His eyes only.
I said, if head office try and come here and interfere, they got me to contend with. You can go and fiddle with Neil's people, but I'm the head of this family. You're not going to fiddle with my children, I am. if anyone does.
Yeah, but David, what if they do downsize here? Then
Well, what, you think I'd let that happen? No way. It won't be out of my hands, Malcolm. And that's a promise. Oh, can you promise that?
On his mother's grave.
Well, I have promised it. And it insults me that you don't even have to ask.
It's just that we
well,
need
no,
to
sorry,
know.
Malcolm. Dawn wants to speak. Go on, Dawn.
It was just that I was in the meeting with Jennifer, and she said that it could be this branch that gets the job.
If you were in the meeting with Jennifer, then maybe you should adhere to the ongoing confidentiality agreement of meeting.
Yeah, information is power.
You can't say for certain whether it's going to be us or them, can
Right.
you?
This is my ship, and I'm asking you to trust me, and you can't go wrong.
It's not a question of trust.
It is a question of trust, Malcolm. It is a question of trust. Do you trust me? Yes or no?
Yes, I trust you.
He does. So, meeting adjourned.
Good, excellent. I would have said much the same. In fact, I would have said it very similar. Can I just ask, do you trust me? Hands up if you trust me. No, you asked them.
Put your hand down.
No, I need to know. I'm assistant regional manager.
Assistant to the regional manager. There you go.
I'm not.
Wow. I hate work meetings like that.
I loved them because it just ate my soul away slowly. When I used to work at a bank, every morning we would have these sales meetings, and the regional manager would just ream everyone out for not meeting their quotas. And it's like, why even try? Morning's the same thing. And so
that was me when I worked at Target, and one of the goals we had, one of the big things that cashiers had to do was push red cards, which is, it's this thing like either a credit card or a debit card where you automatically save 5% off of your order, which when you have that mentality of it, you tend to spend more. But our goal was to open up at least one every single day, which was, looking back, very unrealistic, because that's just insane to expect that. And we'd always get chewed out for either not opening red cards or whatever else.
pretty much making everyone else money while you get paid shit. So
$9.25 an hour.
Yep.
That's how much I got paid for that 10 years ago.
Jesus.
Word for me, I'll be alright. But if there does have to be a cull, then so be it. That's just natural selection. In the wild, some people wouldn't survive. Imagine a warehouse where a little midget fella is driving a forklift.
He can't see over the top. He's got great big platform shoes on, so he can reach the pedals because he's little legs. I mean, Anton's a lovely bloke, don't get me wrong, but should he be working here? Have you got a price for matte-coated SRA1?
If I can't see you, I can't hear you, Gav.
Just tell me, will you?
No, I can't hear you. If you want to speak to me and give me a ring.
It's on voicemail.
Leave a message.
Hi, it's me, Gareth. I need a price on matte-coated...
This is stupid. It's so... Sorry, mate, what do you want?
I need a tonnage price on matte-coated SRA1. So I got 160 down here, but I'm sure that isn't right, because when I spoke to Glyn earlier on, he's... Right, I know you're not there. Obviously you can't hear that, but I'm not talking to myself, because they're filming.
Feels nice.
I love that.
Oh God.
That's the perfect way to ignore a coworker right there.
Yep. That's the best way. Walk away. I love that power move. Leave a message. Oh God.
Back when the rotary phones were a thing, or whatever you call them.
Rotary phones. Bro, you went too far back. What the hell?
I knew exactly.
Phones.
I know.
I don't think it was this is not then, dude. Holy shit, dude.
I knew exactly. Right when that came out of my mouth, I was like, wait, that's not right.
Oh, Jesus.
What's the name for that phone then?
Old.
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 Yeah.
I don't even know. Old phone.
Phone that doesn't have the internet in it.
Correct. A dumb phone, not a smartphone.
A dumb phone. A dumb phone. That's what it is. Not a rotary.
You went way far. I was like, wait a minute. You skipped a whole generation of tech. Or would that be called a landline?
Landline.
Yeah.
I have these moments.
That's right, rotary phone.
We've been doing this for way too long now. Y'all should expect this from me sometimes.
Right. That's right.
Let's just continue on.
Doing that with your nails.
That's
Your
no
new
different.
ca-
You
new
can't do
career.
anything.
Right.
Oh no, trouble. Sanj. This is Sanj, this is Ricky. By the way, this guy does the best Ali G impersonation. I did do it. Go on.
I don't. I think there's
Oh!
someone else.
Sorry, no, it's not you, it's the other one.
The other,
Yeah.
the other what? Tacky.
Oh God.
That's racist. So, no, I don't have a great many ethnic employees, that's true, but it's not company policy. I haven't got a sign on the door that says white people only. I don't care if you're black, brown, yellow. Orientals make very good workers, for example.
Oh God!
Good old hey.
Early 2000s.
Saying he didn't have a problem. So
Guess.
hey man, sometimes the paper making line of business is maybe not that ethnically diverse.
You're dealing with a very white product here to begin with.
Pretty much.
End of the week. Well, this is why we're going out, so we can have a
When are we going out then?
end of the week
When are we
drink.
going out then?
Well, tonight, hopefully, I thought.
That's real. You ready?
Would you mind if I went out for a drink with this lot?
Come on, let's go.
Well, I'll be a couple of minutes, because it's 5:20.
You should come, you know, be a laugh.
No, I'd love to, mate. No, you're all right. Seriously,
All right.
we got to go out.
That's awkward.
What's in the day?
Just tell her I'll see you later. Yeah?
Certainly,
See you outside.
certainly,
See you
mate.
later.
All right, mate, take care.
Dreaded first day.
Right.
You've seen the vibe. Chilled out. Oh dear. We work hard. We play hard. I obviously be working hard sometimes. Partly down to me, sure.
Oh my God.
I let them get away with it, in return they let me get away with murder. The girls love me, but not in that way. But I suppose I've created an atmosphere where I'm a friend first and a boss second. Probably an entertainer third, but hold on! All jokes. Right, all jokes. Don't give me away.
Gotta say, man, I really don't like bosses that try so hard to be friends.
Because it's funny. I tell my wife that a lot. You're not there. You're not at work to make friends. You're not. You have to be friendly with people at work to make work function, but you're not at work to make friends. Because at some point, you're going to have to fire friends. And that's a lot harder than just firing individuals.
Yeah, especially when you build that bond, like you said. You don't want to fire friends. That's just never fun.
Don't get involved.
Clock in your hours, do what you need to do, get the hell out of there.
And I feel like that's more so this new generation where a lot of people are bouncing from job to job to job to job to job to job. Whereas before, that was your career. You got there, I'm at this job for the next 30 fucking years. Then that friend mentality, that worked.
Right, and because there was more incentive to staying at a company for 30, 40 years. You get a pension at the end. I don't know what it's like over in y'all's parts of the world, but that's how it is in America now. The pensions and retirements that we were promised 20, 30, 40 years ago, that's gone. So your best bet is to do the minimum, bounce from job to job every 2, 3, 4 years, and do it like that.
Come in. And then the head office. So that'll be Thanks. Don't go. Dawn, can you put up a chair? I was going to call you in anyway. I need a quick word. As you are aware, there are going to be redundancies, and you've made my life easier in as much as I'm going to have to let you go first.
Why?
Yo! Stealing. Thieving.
What? Thieving? What am I meant to have stolen?
Post-it notes.
Post-it notes. What are they worth? About 12p?
Oh, got your Bible on you, Ricky? Thou shalt not steal, and this is only worth 12p. You steal 1,000 post-it notes at 12p, and you've made profit.
Why would I steal post-it notes?
No, to make the little things on the end of joints, roaches.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I can't. God, I've never stolen as much as a paperclip, and you're firing me.
And the good news is, I don't need to give you any severance pay because it's gross misconduct. So you can go straight away.
Oh my God. She's
crying. That backfired.
Oh, now, that was the joke there.
So awkward.
Good girl. That's a joke you're doing. Well done settling in. Optical jokes for the good. Thanks for these. Check them out.
Oh my god.
Well, I do these now, actually.
Wanker.
Come on.
You're such a sad little man.
Am I? I knew that.
Oh my god.
What is the single most important thing for a company? Is it the building? Is it the stock? Is it the turnover? It's the people. Investment in people. My proudest moment here wasn't when I increased profit by 17% or cut expenditure without losing a single member of staff. It was a young Greek guy, first job in the country, hardly spoke a word of English, but he came to me and he went, "Mr. Brent, will you be the godfather to my child?" So,
what?
Didn't happen in the end. We had to let him go. He was rubbish.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Oh my god.
I don't know why that was so funny at the end.
Oh, man, this is my speed right here, man.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
This is my speed right here, dude. 100,000,000%.
Oh man, this is gonna be a great 12, 14 episodes.
You know what, man? If I can say this, I'm so glad we've moved down the UK type sitcom, I guess, journey, because that helps me. It just helps me prepare my mind for this. I'm here for it. I feel like 5 years ago, even the office, the US office, would have been too slow for me. But I appreciate the art and how it takes something a long time to burn, but when it burns, it's the hottest thing out there.
That's the perfect way to put it. It's having the reference of all 4 or 5 UK shows we've done prepared us for this.
Yes.
And just enjoying Ricky Gervais stuff on ETS from the get-go helped.
Oh, 100%. So anyway, let's see if the next episode we fix our little chipmunk's voice.
Yeah, or do something there.
We'll figure it out. But hey, still fire, still awesome. I'm so glad we're doing this, man, because it's iconic.
Hell, one of the greats.
Yep.
Anyway, y'all, thanks for watching. Patreon, thank you for your patronage and keeping the lights on. YouTube, consider subscribing and watching another video. What else, Dan?
Unplug and do something epic, guys.
See y'all next time.
Later.